The Super Mario series is the biggest Nintendo series, and the Switch has a huge library of banger Mario games. Some Mario games every Switch owner should have. So today, I will talk about the essential Mario games for the Switch. If you enjoyed videos like this, consider liking and subscribing. Keep in mind that I am not ranking these games and they are in no particular order. Anyways, with all that said, let's get into the essential Mario games for the Nintendo Switch. First up, you have to mention Mario Kart Deluxe. It's a must-have. It's the best-selling Switch game and for good reason. I made a video on why Mario Kart Deluxe is the best game on the Switch, so be sure to check that video out after this one. But basically, this game is so fun with friends or in single player. There is so much content you can play online or locally. The battle mode, while not the best in the series, is still very good. And the DLC doubles the amount of tracks. So how would you get bored? I could sit down for hours with this game. And I never have a bad time. Except for when my Wi-Fi stops working. This game has so much content. And if you have a Switch, you probably have this game. And if you're getting a Switch, this game you should get with it. It was one of the first Switch games I got, and I'm sure many people would recommend this game to new Switch users. Now, a newer Switch game is Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And while it's an easier game, it's very fun. The new Super Mario Bros. Series was decent, but Mario Wonder completely revolutionized 2D Mario, and in my opinion, it's on the same level as Mario 3 and Mario World. This game does so much right, and the main game is fun and there's enough post-game content, but not an overwhelming amount. I also like how I did not have to Google where most of the collectibles are or how to beat levels, with the exception of search parties. Those made me want to throw my controller out the window. Multiplayer is fun, and I like how there's a good character roster. I also like how this game is simple, but not basic. There is a variety of levels and not just standard levels. The only two downsides is this game is easy, but it's so fun. And also, you can no longer throw people off of cliffs. Super Mario Odyssey is a masterpiece and another must-have Mario game. This game is good for everyone. It's so open and it's done very well. The game is pretty easy to beat, but 100% completion is challenging. The difficulty range appeals to a wide audience, and on top of that, this game is just plain fun. I have never gotten bored while playing this game, and while I was a bit iffy at first, I am glad that they got rid of the life system, and this is also the first Mario game to have real shops. No, the Lumas in Mario Galaxy do not count. The only thing I don't like is you have to coin grind for all the moons and costumes, but that's not too bad. I would only say don't get this game if you're planning on playing mostly multiplayer, since the multiplayer in this game is not the greatest. If you're not planning on playing multiplayer only, then get this game. It's worth it. Now, if you play games mostly by yourself, then Mario Party might not be the best game for you. But if you play with friends or family, then Mario Party Superstars is one of the best games you can get. It's very fun and it's one of the best Mario Parties in my opinion. Then again, I've only played a handful of Mario Parties, but the general consensus is that this game is good. Mario Party is just a blast with friends. But FYI, if you are playing with anyone under the age of like 7 or 8 and they learn about stickers, they will spam stickers. It's crazy how many times my family and me just play shell soccer. This game is so good since you don't even have to play video games that much to learn, since it's more like a board game. If you want a party game, this is one of the best ones. Just don't get too competitive unless you want to lose friends. Okay, but has anyone actually lost friends to Mario Party, or is that just something people say? Finally, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. It's one of my favorites. First, this game is a 2-in-1, and both games are quality. First, I'll talk about 3D World. The levels in this game are so creative and so fun to run through. Plus, there's different characters with slightly different moves, and there's just so many levels in the main game on top of the bonus worlds. While 2 of the bonus worlds are just remakes of old levels, they're still good, and the other 2 bonus worlds are just fun. Plus, almost all the levels in the main game are good, and this game is a Wii U port and it sold very well. And while there's no major changes in this game, they did make some of the characters faster and the port sold well. But why? Well, 2 reasons. 1, like 12 people bought a Wii U, and 2, there's a whole new game. Bowser's Fury is a smaller game, but it's a blast. All the levels are just fun to run through, and the entire game is connected into one huge open world, and Fury Bowser is just so cool. And just play this game. It'll be a very fun 4 hours, and then you'll 100% this mode. Before I end this video, I want to quickly go over a few honorable mentions. Super Mario Maker 2. It's very fun if you have Switch Online, but if you don't, it's just the story mode. Also, half the levels are made by 4-year-olds. Smash Ultimate. I wanted to include it, but it's not a Mario game. Breath of the Wild. It's a must-have. It's also not a Mario game. Tears of the King. Okay, I'll stop. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Great port, but if you've already played the games, then there's nothing. Also, it's limited release, so you can't really get it anymore. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Decent game, but we have Mario Wonder, which beats the entire New Soup series. So those are the games that I believe are the must-have Mario games. Let me know which games you think are must-haves. Oh wait, I thought of another game, but it's not on the Switch. It's called the Like and Subscribe game. How it works is you press the big thumbs up button below the video, and you also make sure you turn the big red subscribe button gray. Oh, and you get bonus points for sharing. It's so fun. You should give it a try, and you should get all your friends to try. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you later. Bye guys!